Looking for your next champion? Head to Wellman Livestock, where top quality show pigs meet unbeatable genetics. Specializing in crossbred pigs and breeding year-round, Wellman Livestock of Salem, Iowa is committed to producing show pigs built for winning at every level of competition. Contact Tyler at 319-470-8753 or visit them on Facebook to learn more. Wellman Livestock. We don't just breed pigs, we breed winners. Hello everyone, this is Joe from The Joe Show. Today I have a very special episode for you. I will be interviewing Reagan and Rylan Miller, two sisters who have achieved remarkable success during the recent show season. They were awarded Grand and Reserve Champion Goat at the Texas State Fair, Grand Champion Market Goat at Rodeo Austin, and Grand Champion Market Goat at the Arizona National. So, here we go! Reagan, Rylan, thank you for joining me.
No, thank y'all for having us on here.
Of course. Tell the listeners a little bit about yourself, your name, age, where you're from, and what you like to do.
Hi, my name is Reagan Miller. I'm 12 years old. I'm in the 6th grade. I live in Seagraves, Texas, and I love showing sheep and goats, playing volleyball, and swimming.
Hi, my name is Rylan Miller. I'm 9 years old. I'm in 3rd grade. And my hobbies are showing sheep and goats. I like playing with animals, and I like crocheting.
Nice. You guys have had a heck of a show season so far. Congratulations. Tell me about those wins.
So I won a grand champion at the State Fair of Texas with my goat. I won the 3rd division at American Royal. I won Arizona Nationals with my goat. I won the 4th division at San Antonio with my medium wool, and I won Austin with my goat.
I got reserve grand champion with my goat at State Fair, Texas. I got champion final at State Fair, Texas also. I've got grand champion goat at Odessa. I've got heavyweight reserve heavyweight at San Angelo, and I also got reserve south down at San Antonio.
Well, congratulations.
Yes, so our recent ones was Austin. That was great because we didn't think we were going to do very good, but then it turned out to be amazing.
Yes.
And it was really cool at Dallas because that was Rylan's first major, and that was my first major to win. And it was just really cool that me and Rylan got grand and reserve.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How do you two prepare for big Texas majors and national shows?
So every day after school or on the weekends, we go out and work with them. And every day we do some type of exercising, and we have then every other day we do leg and hair.
Nice. How long do you exercise? So when you say we do some sort of exercising, how do you do that?
So when we first get our livestock, we get them, and we always want to just start them out so they know what to do for their whole life. When we get them, we probably exercise them for the 3 months that we have them.
Mm-hmm.
So then they're all ready, good to go when we have them. Because if you don't have them ready by the time they're ready to show, then we can't break them in ready time to show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So with leg hair, I know everyone's they do different things. How do you get your leg hair looking good?
So we have Hadley Owens from Utah. She's our barn genie. She helps us with everything. She does great at doing the leg hair. She washes them, she dries them, she does the soaps that they need to be done. She just does perfect job doing everything.
Yes.
Awesome. So where do you get your goats and lambs from?
Usually we get them from BTW.
Blue Team Weathers.
Yeah.
They raise majority of our goats. We raise some of our lambs, and we also buy them from like Impact and all that.
Nice. So, how many goats did you have on feed at the start of the show season?
About 24.
We
24.
like we like to start out with a big numbers because if
Mhm.
something happens to one, and we just have more options to go through.
Mhm. Now, how many goats do you have on feed now?
11.
But
So,
we'll get more, and like we'll get more. It's just the beginning, yeah.
okay. So, how do you get to a smaller number? How do you choose, like, if,
Just the quality of them, they change. If they're good at the beginning, they can change tremendously until like the next few weeks or months. It just depends.
Mhm. You guys have done a lot of winning this year. What makes this year different from the past?
Our running and treadmilling have gotten more stricter. Our leg program has gotten harsher, like we're doing it every day, all the time.
Awesome.
And we're changing the feed up a little bit. And we got a new dog for tracking. He's better and way faster.
And this is my first year, so I think I'm a good luck charm to my sister.
Awesome. So, who are some people that you work with?
Hadley Owen, she just helps us with everything we need.
Mhm.
Just does the legs and stuff. Chad Walker, he helps us pick out the animals throughout the year and at majors.
Awesome.
Blue Team Weathers also helps us. They raise majority of our goats, and they help us throughout the year too. And my mom and dad, they are always there supporting us and helping us through the year.
That's awesome. So, your mom had some big wins at the Iowa State Fair with lambs back in the day, and your dad had some big wins too. Who do you think you get your competitiveness from?
I think it's both for me.
I think it's both also because they're just they love showing so much, and I just think they pass that on to us.
Cool. So, who's a better lamb showman, your mom or your dad?
Well, looking back at the pictures, they weren't very good, so I'm going to choose neither.
They are both good. The lamb quality has really changed since when my mom and dad were showing till now, but they're both very good at showing sheep. But when they're setting up a goat, it's hard to see which one's better because they're both pretty bad at it.
Do you think you're better than them?
Yes.
All right, so you guys and your parents have a unique business. Tell us about your farm.
So we have our own wine company. We have our own pecan orchard. We farm around 15,000 acres of cotton, and we also farm alfalfa. We're part of the Miller Hampshires. We have around 300 head of ewes.
Yeah.
How do you harvest pecans?
So we start at fall and go until winter, and we first like get them all together. We have tons of people helping us. We get shakers and harvesters that just shake them, and then they come in and then they just pick them up, and then we go through them to see which if the pecans are good or bad.
That's interesting. So, do you eat a lot of
Yes.
pecans?
We eat them all the time.
So, everyone is dying to know, is it pronounced pecan or pecan?
Pecan.
Pecan.
Pecan is what you pee in. Pecan is what you eat.
Okay, good to know. You guys also have a wine farm, you said?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
So we started it off. We have our own wine company. It's called Noglero Estates. We're the only one in our family that has done this. It's really cool because, like, you can say that, oh, well, we have a wine company. It's just really cool to have that.
Yeah. So, how does it like work? How do you store the wine?
So after they've been harvested, they get into these big, and it's really cold because if they get too hot, then they'll start to like make wine.
Yeah.
So we ship it off, and then it takes two to 4 years to make, and then after that, you kind of want it to sit because we like it. My mom and dad like their wine very dry, and it just gets better as time goes on.
Yes.
So, you sell the fruit.
Yeah, we can sell the fruit, and also we keep it also. So then,
Yeah.
like, other buyers can use our wine to
Yeah.
make theirs?
That's cool. So, on my podcast, I play a game with my guests called Would You Rather. For today's question for each of you, since you guys grow up on a pecan farm, this is a pecan would you rather. So, with that, would you rather never eat pecans again or have to eat peanut butter sandwiches every day?
Eat peanut butter sandwich every day. We can't live without pecans.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cool. So, now it's time for some rapid fire questions. Say which sister it applies to more. Who has better taste in music?
Both of us.
Yeah, both of us. We both listen to the same type of music.
Nice. Okay. So, who's more organized?
Reagan.
Who's more likely to get lost on a walk or hike?
Rylan.
Who's more likely to steal the other's clothes?
Rylan.
Who's more likely to forget where they left their stuff?
Rylan.
Who's more of a night owl staying up later than the other?
Rylan.
Who's the more creative one when it comes to making up stories or games?
Me.
Rylan.
Who's a better secret keeper?
Reagan.
Who's more likely to come up with a crazy idea for an adventure?
Rylan. Definitely.
Rylan, you've been chose for a lot of them. Why is that?
I don't know.
Well, again, thank you so much for being on my podcast. It was great to talk to you. And I hope that you two have a great rest of your show season. And I'll get to talk to you again soon sometime. So thank you so much.
Yes, just thank you for having us on here.
Of
And thank
course.
you for all the people who are supporting us.
Yes, thank you.